Namaste. This is the Yoga Rabbi. I want to invite you to the Yoga Rabbi show, the Yoga Rabbi series on the Yoga Rabbi on YouTube and on TikTok. I first became interested in yoga and meditation, I think when I was 17. And this was way back before yoga and meditation. People didn't know what yoga was then. And I've since become a rabbi. Thankfully, I had great fortune to study some of the great Kabbalists. And my favorite Kabbalist is Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, the Ramchal. And in the Tip of the Wish, in the first show, we examine the way he looks at it is what is chaser in creation? What is deficiency in creation that we have to mitaken, that we have to create or to rectify or to fix? And then I thought about the Buddha's Noble Truths. The second one in particular, life is suffering, but suffering is caused by desire. What is the desire? The desire, as Lama Thubten Zopa Rinpoche calls it, is the desire that leads to suffering is the self-cherishing thought. And it depends on what is the tip of your wish in what actions and what intentions you do in life. That is the cause of suffering, and that can be the cause of happiness if it's for others and not just for yourself. It can be for yourself as long as it's for others as well. Then it's the cause of happiness. In the second episode of Fetter that arises, we examine some of the key Buddha suttas. In this case, the Satipatthana Sutta and the Dvaya Sutta. We have amazing translations available to us now from Thanissaro Bhikkhu and others, Thich, Hanh, and many others. But Thanissaro Bhikkhu has amazing translations of these key suttas, and we didn't have these before. And now you can hear them on Audible. It's amazing. So in those episodes, in those suttas, the Buddha examines the impermanent nature of self and how that all took place. Why we have an illusion of a separate self when in reality we're all interdependent beings. I remember seeing Thich Hanh in Jerusalem, and he was speaking on the Israelis and the Palestinians, and he said, the Israelis and the Palestinians are like two hands. They have to come together and gasho. They're interdependent. How odd would it be if one hand and the other hand didn't work together? Wouldn't it be strange? And he was, and unless we understand the interdependent nature of us individually, and I'm interdependent with you, and the interdependence of the world around us, and the interdependence of cultures, it will be impossible to have inner peace or outer peace. In the third episode, what this is not, we talk about what Buddhism is not, and we examine the Samanaphala Sutta. And the Samanaphala Sutta, the Buddha, as a genius, tries to show how Buddhism is not quietism. Buddhism is not nihilism. Buddhism is not subjectivism. These things that we sometimes attribute to Buddhism when we hear about meditative practice and we hear about the fetter that arises from the independent self, sometimes people have misconceptions. And Buddhism is not nihilism or amoralism or subjectivism. That is being attached to form as emptiness. But remember, emptiness is only form. All we have is the form that we practice. All we have is the form and how we behave toward one another. Let's take care of ourselves, and please come visit me on the Yoga Rabbi on YouTube and TikTok. Namaste.